ocean is a force of nature with no rules or regulations, and I've always admired the sense of freedom it exhales. But I also feared it for its unpredictability and instability and always stayed away. Sometimes I think of it as a life I always wanted but feared to live. And maybe I signed up for a surfing lesson because I wanted to dare that fear, crack its code, and build the inner strength to step onto that unclear path I always wanted to be on.
Funny story, I went on Yelp to find a surfing instructor and found a guy, Jason Murchison, and it turns out to be that he was enlisted in US Navy to study to become SEAL, and I thought that was great because that way I feel a little safer. But then, guess what? The guy used to be a lawyer and he quit it all to open a surfing school. So I could never imagine that I'm going to have something in common with a surfer, but it's going to be interesting.
The lesson is very appropriately in Huntington Beach, California, also known as Surf City, USA. No place can beat the surf and beach vibes here all year long.
I'm getting nervous. It's not the most comfortable thing to wear.
First time surfing.
Oh Jesus.
But what are you feeling right now?
If you would see me in the morning, I was like, I had this stomach.
My first burning question, of course, was why did he quit law?
I went to law school, graduated in 2016. I took the bar. But the more and more I kind of got into it, I realized life. All my friends working, were happy.
Tell me about it. You know what's amazing? Like we all grow up, we have our things, and then society kind of tells us, no, we need to reshape your route. And then in the end, you ended up opening a surfing business instead of going to law.
Now here we are.
So often when we're searching for answers, life gives us clues, connects us with the right people to guide and encourage us. And now, here we are, two former lawyers are about to go surf.
Saying I'm gonna go surf lesson, I could not imagine it's gonna be like this. I mean,
what were you expecting?
Monster. I thought I'm gonna be so terrified, but the waves here are, first of all, it's sand. I don't know about mellow, because when I'm on the board and I can see it's like right in front of me, it did not look so mellow to me, but it was as good as it can be. But now my mind is open. You never know. One day we're gonna see each other.
Yeah, waving. Zuma.
Way over there.
You might be throwing turns around me. Like,
wow, it's a long stretch, but who knows, right?
Yep.
I wanted to ask you about Navy. Can I?
Yeah, of course, please.
What was the hardest thing to do for you?
Yeah,
when you were in Navy?
I don't know if there was a single toughest thing, because you're waking up, sometimes as early as 3 in the morning, you're out in the water swimming, you're doing a 2.5 mile swim, 4-mile beach run. Of course, you're running around with the boat on your head, you're running around with logs. And it's just a grind of doing that every day. There's a saying that the only easy day is yesterday. The Navy basically showed me that what I was doing before was easy.
Yeah.
And the limits that I could push myself to were unknown yet. It made me a better person. I kind of grew up with a military background. I didn't ever want to do it though. It wasn't really my passion. You go through life, you kind of rebel a lot of times in your teenage years of what your parents do or what they want you to do.
What did you want?
I wanted to basically surf as much as I could.
Did you have any fears? Is it gonna work? Or
entrepreneur, you don't know where your next paycheck's coming from. It's all dependent on you. No one else to blame but yourself. No one else to praise but yourself. So at first I started on a little moped with one board and a couple of wetsuits. Then I bought a van and then put a bunch of boards and wetsuits. Then I bought 2 more vans and we started teaching lessons in San Diego and in Los Angeles.
Basically, when you were little, you wanted to be a surfer, and you went through such route. You know, you've done like so many other things, and in the end, you got back to surfing.
Yeah. And I'm getting paid to live my dream. So.
Yeah, right? If you would go back, what would you say to yourself to kind of get yourself through all this route?
That fear of failure, and it's okay if it doesn't happen the first time, because there's a different route out there that the world might have for you. I learned to accept it and realize, hey, it's okay not to get everything your way the first time. Just keep pushing, and there's a reason why you went there, and there's a reason why you are where you are today.
Wow.
People say that adventure is an ultimate teacher. It moves us forward, and if anything I learned today, it's exactly that. Never let fear stop you from going into that scary place your inner being has always dreamed of. It may lead you to what you want, or maybe not. Or maybe it would lead you to completely new and amazing discoveries. Your future is not written yet, but you have to live it to find out.